Today we are making stickers and I can't wait to show you how to make them. We'll be using our Cricut machine and a printer, and we're going to take these stickers to the next level. They're going to be easy to peel and moisture resistant. The supplies you're going to be needing for today are a Cricut machine. I'm going to be using my Cricut Maker, but you can use whatever Cricut machine you have, except for the Joy. You cannot do this project with the Cricut Joy. The printer I'll be using is the Epson ET3750, but you can use whatever colored printer you have, and I'll be using an inkjet printer for this project. You will also need some sticker paper or printable vinyl. I'll be using the Cricut Design sticker paper, but you can use a different brand if you'd like. Just keep in mind that not all sticker paper is the same thickness. So you may need to change your pressure settings on your Cricut machine, but we'll get to that later. I'll also be using clear matte contact paper. You can use clear vinyl, or you can use projector film or another clear type of sticky film. But I do find you get the most bang for your buck if you're using contact paper because it's a lot cheaper. I'll be using the green standard grip mat, my brayer, Cricut spatula, and scissors. Now I will be sharing a lot of information with you, so you may want to take some notes or craft along with me while you're watching the video and pause the video as you need to. So let's jump onto Cricut Design Space and get started. Before we get started, it's a good idea if you haven't used Print Then Cut in a while to calibrate your Cricut machine. So to do that, you're going to want to go to the top corner of the home screen of Cricut Design Space, and you're going to select Calibration. Then you're going to select Print Then Cut, and Cricut will guide you through the steps you need to take in order to calibrate your machine. My machine is already calibrated, so I'm not going to walk you through those steps right now, but you can do that on your own. So let's begin a new project. Select New Project in the top right-hand corner. And the first thing we want to do is select our sticker designs. So I'm going to go over to Upload and pick some designs that I have recently uploaded to Design Space. Now the images I'm using today I uploaded from Design Bundles. If you want to know how to upload designs to Cricut Design Space, check out my video on that, and I'll leave that link down below in the description. But you can also use designs that are already on Cricut Design Space, or you can upload them from any site that you want. Now, since we're working with Print Then Cut, it doesn't matter if you're using a PNG file or an SVG file. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So I'm selecting this mom design here, and let's grab this sunflower, and let's grab this sunflower as well. And we're going to add these to our canvas. And these designs look huge, so let's shrink them down a bit, and let's separate all our designs here. I'll make them bigger so you can see them a bit. Now, one thing I like to do when especially working with Print Then Cut and making stickers is to change the color of the background of my screen. So to do that, go to the bottom right-hand corner and click on Blank Canvas, and then go to the top, and you can change your screen background to any color you want. Now, I have 3 designs here. This image here is a cut file, so that's an SVG file. This mom word is also an SVG image. You can see in the layers panel all the different layers. However, this pink sunflower here, you'll see on the side it already says Print Then Cut. And that's because I uploaded this sunflower as a PNG file, not an SVG file. So this is already in the Print Then Cut format. So what we need to do is change our SVG images into a Print Then Cut image. And to do that, you're going to click on it, and you'll notice all these layers are grouped together already. So all we have to do is go to the bottom right and click on Flatten. And you'll see in our layers column, all those different layers have now become one single layer. Now we're going to go over and do that for our mom design as well. Right now it is 4 different layers, but we're going to click Flatten, and now our mom image is just 1 layer. So we have 3 different stickers here. Now you could go ahead and cut your stickers out like this, but we want to take our stickers to the next level. So let me show you how to do that. Let's start off with the mom sunflower. So let's just move our other 2 sunflowers to the side for now. So here we have mom, and with stickers often we have a white border going around them. So you can do that if you want, or you can do another color. And there's a few different ways to do that. The first way is to make this like a rectangle sticker, kind of like a bumper sticker, and you can do that by adding a shape to the background. So if we go over to shapes and we select a square, we can unlock the square in the bottom left corner, and then we can stretch it out to a rectangle. And we're going to change the color of a rectangle to white. And we want to put this image of the rectangle behind the word mom. So go up to arrange and send to back. Now we can size our rectangle down to the size we want it to be. And when you're happy with the sizing, you can grab both your rectangle and the word mom, highlight them both, and then you're going to go to align at the top and you are going to center those. And we still have both layers selected, so then we can go down to the bottom and press flatten. And you can cut this out and you could use that as a sticker. So that's the first way of adding a white border around your sticker. For these round sunflowers, you could add a circle behind them and do the same thing we did with mom. But I want to show you how to do this using offset. So we're going to unflatten this and we're going to separate our images, and I'm going to get rid of this rectangle because I want to use offset today. So we're going to go up to offset, and it may be a little difficult to see, but there's this blue line going around our sticker. And if you want to see it better, you see our drop down menu is covering up our words. So we're just going to press cancel. And I'm going to scooch the word mom down here. So when our drop down menu comes down, it's not covering our word mom. So let's go back up to offset. And now you can see this blue line going around mom. Now that looks like a fairly thick border. If that's what you want, you can go ahead and press apply, or you can make it smaller and just scooch this dial towards the center until you're happy with it. Now I like doing a 0.1 border, so you can just type that in if you want and press enter. And you can also choose your corners, whether you want them rounded or squared off. And I'm going to keep the rounded selected, and then I'm going to press apply. Now it gave us a gray offset layer. Now you can change that to white if you want. So if we did that, it would look like this. You'd have a nice white outline. Or if you wanted to, you can even change it to black to match the border that's already around the word mom. So it would look like this. I think I like the white better, so I'm going to change it back to white. Now we want both these layers to be together as one. So we're going to select both those layers again. So we have our mom layer and our white offset, and we're going to flatten those once again. So at the bottom right hand corner, press flatten. And you'll see in our layers panel, now those two layers have become one layer. Now we're going to do one more thing to our word mom. And this is just to do something extra. You don't have to do this step at all, but it really does elevate your stickers and will make them a whole lot easier to peel for whoever you decide to give these stickers to. So what we're going to do is add another offset. So go back up to the top, and my offset is already at 0.1, and I think I'll leave that there, and I'm going to press apply. So we've just created another offset, and this time it is black. So you can see our black layer in the right hand column here under our layers panel. Now I want to duplicate this layer, so I'm going to go to the top right and click on duplicate. And that layer just went in front of everything, so let's send that back. So we'll go to arrange and send to back. So now we have our original sticker here, and we have two new offset layers. And what we're going to do is put these all together. We're going to select all three layers, then we're going to go up to align, and we're going to center those three layers together. Now, I don't like that my offsets are black. I want them to be white, the same color as our original offset. So I'm going to select my black layers in the right-hand column and just change the color to white, and we'll do that for both the offsets. And now what we're going to do is select all three of those layers again. And this time we're going to go to the bottom right, but we're not going to press flatten. We're going to press attach. So we still have three layers, but now they're attached together. So what this is going to tell our machine to do is cut around our sticker once, and then this second offset that we made, it's going to cut around there twice. So we're going to be able to peel this white layer back, and we're going to be able to easily remove our mom sticker without having to use your fingernail to pull off the backing of your sticker. Now, if this sounds a little confusing, you'll understand what I mean once we hit make it and we make all these stickers. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing to our other sunflowers here. First, I'm just going to size this mom down. It's a really big sticker right now. It's 6.4 inches. So let's just make this 3 inches. And I'm going to put this one aside. Let's do this sunflower one with butterflies. And I'm just going to make it bigger so you can see what I'm doing just a little better. So once again, we want to create an offset layer, but this one's going to be a little trickier. So go up to offset. You'll notice how our offset kept the same one from last time. So it's at 0.1. But if you look closely at our sunflower, you'll see all these cut lines in between each butterfly. So our machine is going to cut all those little holes out. And I want a solid background. I don't want holes going all the way through my sticker. So we're going to have to make the offset just a little bigger. So we're going to drag our circle until we don't have any holes in our image. So it's at 0.167 right now, and there's still holes. So I'm going to drag that a little more. So now I'm at 0.26 and I don't see any holes, but you might be thinking that's a really big border, but I'm going to show you how to fix that in just a second. So right now my offset is 0.264 and I'm going to press apply. And this black actually looks really nice with this sunflower, but you can also change it to white if you want. Let's see how that looks. So there's the white image, so you can do either one. Our other image we did white, so let's just keep with white for this one. So let's select our white offset layer. And if we don't want our white border to be this thick, we can just size down the white border now. So we're just going to bring this in just a little bit and we can realign it until you have the size that you want. And once you're happy with your background size, we're going to select both those layers and we're going to align and center those. And then we can go ahead and flatten our images together. So what we're going to do now is add our 2 extra offset layers. So if we go back up to offset, and it saved our last setting at 0.264, but this time we can do 0.1 because there are no holes in this design right now. Enter, and then we can press apply. And now we have a black offset for our design. But if I look over to our panel on the right, it looks like for some reason it put a hole in the middle of my offset layer. And I'm not sure why it's doing that. So we're going to try something else here. So let's get rid of this layer because I'm not able to contour it and hide that. So I'm going to get rid of this layer and I'm going to unflatten my sunflower. And so now we have these 2 layers and I'm going to apply the offset just to this white layer before I flatten those together. So let's go to offset and we'll do the 0.1 and apply, and let's move this out of the way. And now we have a proper offset there. So let's once again grab our sunflower and our white layer. And we're going to select both those layers. We're going to align those again, center them, and now let's flatten them once again. And now that fits on perfectly on our black offset layer. So let's duplicate this layer and we're going to make both our black layers white. So let's do that. Let's bring our sunflower forward again. So arrange, bring to front, and we're going to highlight all 3 of those layers now, align, center, and then we're going to attach. So we have our print and cut layer and our double offset layers. Again, the sunflower is rather large, so let's make this sunflower 2 inches. And now here is our last sunflower. So we'll just quickly go over everything we just learned. So we're going to apply an offset layer, and I'm going to do 0.1 and press apply, and let's make that white. So now we have our flower and our offset layer. So before I flatten these 2 images together, let's add the new offset to our white offset here. So offset 0.1, apply, and now let's duplicate this layer and let's get our sunflower and our original offset. We are going to align those together. So align, center, and then we can flatten those. And now with our 2 black offsets, let's make those white. And let's put all 3 images together, select them all, align, center, and then attach. And let's make this sunflower 2 inches as well. Now here's our stickers. They're all ready to be printed. And you'll notice for each sticker, we have our primary image and then we have 2 background layers for each one. So let's go ahead and press Make It. Now there are only 3 stickers on this sheet of paper, and so this looks like a huge waste of paper. So let's make some more stickers. What we can do is go up to Project Copies. Let's put this up to 3, and then we can press Apply. And now we have 3 of each image, but we still have more room on the sheet of paper. So let's go up to 5. So Project Copies 5, Apply. Now you'll notice we have some of our images on one sheet of paper and there are more on this other sheet of paper. But I still feel like we're wasting some space, and Cricut just recently did some updates to print then cut. So that means we can move some items around, which is super cool. So I want to see if I can get some more of the mom stickers from this page onto this page. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this one pink sunflower at the bottom. So to do that, you're going to click on it and then the 3 little dots, and you're just going to hit Hide Selected. And now we're not going to be printing that one pink sunflower out. And I'm going to scooch this mom sticker right over here. I can move it. Now we can click on our second page and we're going to select one of these mom stickers and click on the 3 dots and click Move Object. And now we're going to select the first page and then press Confirm. Now what this did is move that mom sticker to this page, but it's hiding here behind our top sunflower. So you might have to move some things out of the way to grab it. So I got this mom sticker here. Let's move it down here and move this back over here. It looks like we have boundary lines here, but you can push these boundary lines just a little bit. So if I get this mom sticker and bring it down, you can see how those boundary lines move. So I can scooch this one right under this mom sticker, and it looks like we can actually add 2 more to this page. So let's do that. So let's click on our second page, and once again, the 3 dots, Move Object, select the page we want to move it to and press Confirm. And it's hiding behind this sunflower here. So let's bring this down here, move this back up there. And if you wanted to, it looks like there's more space. So you can even move your other sunflowers over if you wanted to, if you want to spread them out just a little bit. So let's grab one more mom. So I'm going to select those 3 dots, Move Object, the first page, Confirm, find our mom word and bring it down here. And now we have a full page of stickers. And I'm just scooching these sunflowers over a bit before we print them out. But if we go back to our second page, we got 1 left. So I'm just going to get rid of this. So press the 3 dots and Hide Selected. So now we only have 1 page with images on it. And then we can go ahead and press Continue. Now we want to get this printed out. So we're going to press Send to Printer. We're going to keep our bleed on, but it doesn't matter too much with this design because we do have a white border. But if you have a colored border, you definitely want to make sure that bleed is switched on, and it usually automatically is. And then we're also going to switch on the Use System dialog box. So just click that switch there and press Print. Now the system dialog box is not going to pop up in front of your screen. It's usually hiding behind Cricut Design Space. So you're going to have to move your screen down a bit, and there's our box popping up there. And right now the quality of our design is set on normal, but if you're making stickers and you're giving them away, you want the best quality possible. So we're going to slide that bar up to best, and then we're going to press Print. But before you press Print, you need to put your sticker paper in the machine. So make sure you know what side is the sticker side on the sticker sheet you are using, and also double check your printer to make sure you're putting the sticker sheet in the printer the proper way. And then go ahead and press Print. While your stickers are printing, you can go ahead and press Browse All Materials. And I'm going to type in sticker, and we're going to press the printable sticker paper. Now I found this setting worked well for me. I've tried a bunch of different settings, but keep in mind the settings you use may be different than what I use. It depends on a few factors like how sharp your blade is and what materials you're using. You may have purchased a different type of sticker paper than I purchased, or you may be using a different type of clear layer on top of your stickers, and so the pressure may vary a little bit. So you may want to click more or less pressure, or you can make your own custom setting. And to do that, you would just go down to material settings at the bottom and scroll down right to the bottom once again, and you can click on add new material. Now here you can make a custom setting, and you can just call it sticker custom, and you can press save, and then you can choose the pressure that you want. So I would probably recommend your pressure be somewhere in between 210 and 222. I find that seems to work really well. So you can change your setting if you want, and then you can just press save. And then you can exit out of this and go find your special setting again. So if you type in sticker, there's your custom sticker setting. But I am actually going to be using the printable sticker paper white because I found that setting worked really well for me. And then just click done. So let me show you how I load my mat, and let's get these stickers cut out. So here's our stickers that we just printed out, and we're going to lay that on the mat. And then we're going to get some contact paper, and we're going to cut out a piece that's about the same size as our images here. Now, I know some people have trouble with their machine reading the black registration marks after they put a coating layer on top of it. I haven't had an issue with that, but if you're concerned about your machine not being able to pick up the black registration marks, make sure you cut your contact paper to fit right inside the registration marks. So it's covering the stickers, but not going over the black line. Like I said, I haven't had a problem with that, so I'm just going to cut a piece of contact paper out to cover our paper here. Now, if you don't want to, you don't need to put the contact paper onto your paper. You could just cut your stickers out like this. The reason I do use the contact paper is because we all know that ink smudges. So if your stickers get too much moisture on them, the ink may move. But you also need to be very careful when you put the contact paper on top, because once the contact paper has touched the ink and you try to peel it off again, it will pull up the ink. So you want to try to put it on the best you can the first time. So I'm just going to remove my contact paper from the backing. And I like to have my big Cricut scraper close by. And then I'm going to use the registration marks, the black ones, at the top. And we're just going to line the contact paper up right at the top so that we know we're going on somewhat straight. And we don't want to get bubbles in this. So we're going to slowly put this down, and you can use your scraper to help you. And then we're going to start in the middle and just varnish outward to get all those bubbles out. And then I like to go over top again with my brayer, just to double check to make sure all those bubbles are out and that it's stuck to my mat really good. And then we can go ahead and feed this through our machine. And here are our stickers. So we're just going to peel them off our mat and we can take a closer look. So I'm just peeling the background off first. And then we have our stickers here. I like to use my spatula so I don't bend them, or you can just bend your mat back and peel them up, but I don't like bending stickers too much, so we'll just go right underneath. And we can take all these stickers off. And our stickers are looking amazing. And here's where our double offset layer came into effect here. So you'll notice there is a double edge here. And we're just going to peel that one edge off. So here we can peel this off. And we got our little star there. And now when you give this sticker to someone, they can just easily peel the backing off. And they don't need to use their finger to try to stick it underneath the edge. Another thing you can do to make these stickers easy to peel is get a small little knife and just flip it over and just score the back of it. Just make sure you don't go all the way through your sticker. And then it will also be easy to peel. So we can just fold this back and peel away. So if you decided not to go ahead and do the double cut around your sticker, you can just score the back of it. This may take a little bit of practice because you don't want to press too hard and you don't want to press too light. So I use this blade and it's just super tiny so you don't score all the way through your sticker. I hope you enjoyed making stickers today. I know that was a lot of information, so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you made it this far in the video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I hope to see you on more crafting adventures.